Hey guys, it's Emily, and this is Anastasia, my baby. She's my youngest daughter. She's 6 months now. Today I'm just going to be doing a video of my usual day as a mom. So this morning I woke up and took my daughter Isabella to school. So she's there, and then I went to Starbucks with this little one and to Target to go get some diapers. Right now I'm probably just going to clean up my house. It's a mess because everyone already ate and left. So after that I'm going to be picking up my daughter's gymnastics bar. I took it down because this one is getting kind of big and starting to walk now, so it's dangerous for her pretty much, so she bumps into it and all of that. So the other night I went and I got this at Target. It's like a little baby playpen gate, and then I got the foam mat to go with it. I paid, I think, $101 for both of them. So if you're interested in getting one of those for your baby, you can get those at Target. So while I clean up and do the dishes and all of that, I'm going to sit the baby down in this little chair here. That's usually where we sit her down to eat. If she gets tired of that, I usually just sit her in one of her little chairs that has like toys hanging from it. She really likes those a lot. She pretty much entertains herself pretty well. If you give her anything, like, she just plays with it. She's a pretty quiet baby. So right now we're gonna go see my boyfriend. He's fixing the dryer. We're gonna go say hi. Say hi, babe. I'm making a video. So he's fixing the dryer right now. I know it looks like a mess because he's like moving everything in there. Oh, it's so hard to close the door. That I'm going to make something to eat for my daughter when she comes home from school, and then from there I get ready for work. Oh, and you can't forget, I have to pump too. Oh my god. Okay, so right now it's about 10 in the morning. I'm just gonna finish in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna make food and then pump milk and feed the baby. So now I'm done with the dishes. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to clean the stove. It's dirty. Oh, here's something. If you don't know, I breastfeed. So I found these bags. They're Medela quick and clean bags. So what you do is you put the items inside of the bag. Sorry, I know it's dirty here. You put the items inside of the bag, like the bottles or whatever, and then you put water in it. And then from there, you microwave it. I think it varies between 3 to 5 minutes instead of boiling the pot. My boyfriend wanted to eat croissants, so I'm gonna make croissants instead, and then I'll cook later. So we got these at Food Max yesterday. I'm just gonna cut them. And right now it's about 10:17, so I started the dishes at 10, and then I was supposed to cook lunch for Isabella, but then I started doing this. So I usually use ham, but my boyfriend likes turkey because he likes to be healthy. So I'm just gonna put it on the stove. Done cleaning up that. Now I have Isabella's noodles boiling. She really likes spaghetti. And my boyfriend is eating with Nana. We call my baby Nana. Say hi, Nana. Nana. Say hi. Alright guys, so now it's 10:48. I'm done cleaning up whatever the mess from the food. Baby is hungry now. Like I said, I breastfeed her. So I don't have enough milk pump for work. So this is my pump I was talking about. It's a Medela pump-in style. So I'm sorry, baby. I put the pump, I put her on one breast and put whatever this thing on the other breast so that I can knock 2 things out at once. So anyways, I let her eat on one side, and then I attach the pump to the other breast so that I can just knock 2 things out. Hopefully she'll get tired and fall asleep right now, and then give me a break and let me get ready for work. So the noodles are done boiling. I'm still feeding baby. Thankfully my boyfriend's home, so I'm just gonna have him help me drain those on regular days. Nope, gotta put the baby down and figure it out. Alright, so now it's 10:58. My boyfriend helped me with the noodles. I'm still feeding the baby. I only pumped 2 ounces out of the right breast. I didn't want to keep taking all of the milk out because I want her to have enough milk to drink right now. What I'm gonna do later, when she falls asleep, I hope she falls asleep because I have a lot of other stuff to do, then I'm going to finish pumping whatever's left, if there's anything left, because I struggle to make milk a lot. I'm just gonna take that and then put it in the bags. What? 210. Yeah. So I'm just going to yeah, put those in a bag, and then I'll just add on to the bags if I have to. Like if I only make 1 ounce, 2 ounce, I'll leave that in a bag, and then I'll just pump later and then add to the milk. I got to be out of here by 2 o'clock. I usually don't get out of here by 2 o'clock, but that's the time I should be gone to get to work on time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this. Hopefully she falls asleep, and then I'm gonna continue over there with the bar and all that other stuff I need to put away. So feeding the baby was a fail. Her falling asleep. She did not fall asleep. So now it's time to get ready. I gotta find a little spot for her and get ready for work. For right now, she's in the little thing I bought her. She's actually happy. Usually when I put her in there the last few times, because she's had a little cold, she'll start like screaming and crying because she wants you to be like right next to her. But for right now, she's good. So I'm just gonna get the hair dryer and do my hair in the living room so I could be here next to her, because if not, I'm gonna have to put her by the bathroom in the little chair. She's gonna happy, cry, and if you're a mom, you already know. Okay, so I left her there in the living room when I forgot all about my milk. I left it here when I went to go feed her. So like I said, I had pumped the 2 ounces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in this bag that had 2.5 ounces, and then I'm just gonna put it for my boyfriend to feed her later while I'm at work. So it's now 11:20. When I switch the milk over, I have to wash this because I have to have it ready for work, and in case I pump before I leave. I also have to have this clean so I could just pump and go. So I usually just soak these in warm soapy water, then I wash them, then sterilize them in one of those bags, and then let it dry, and yeah. Okay, so I know I'm looking kind of crazy right now. It's like almost 12 o'clock now. I'm brushing my hair. I'm gonna straighten it. I just got done blow drying it. Baby's still good in her little playpen. So I'm just trying to hurry. I still have to make Isabella her food. So Miss Nana's good in there. I'm just gonna finish my hair, do my makeup, then whatever, make the food, truck pump again, and we'll see what goes after that. So it's 11:42 now. The baby started crying, so I'm gonna try to put her to sleep. I'm still not done with my hair. I have the steamer on there. So yeah. Hi, what's wrong? What's wrong? Ready for a nap? She's ready for a nap. So now it's 11:50. It took about 12 minutes to get her to go to sleep. She was really tired. I'm just gonna put her in her crib, finish my hair, and then finish the rest of the stuff. All right, so now it's 12:33. I'm done with my hair and makeup. I'm just going to put my baby's food to boil, then I'm gonna go vacuum where I did my hair and all of that. Just putting this stuff away. I just put the recycles in here. I'm gonna take it out in a bag in a little bit. So I'm just going to peel the sweet potato and then boil it. All right, so I have Isabella and the baby's food on the stove. I'm gonna do the vacuum in between. I also am folding the clothes in the room because my boyfriend's napping, and then I'm just running back and forth through all the things so I could finish, because right now I believe it is almost 1 o'clock. I think it's like 12:50, 12:40, something like that. It's exactly 1:01 now. I have about an hour until I have to go to work. So the sweet potatoes are boiling. I'm just checking. So the fork goes in them, they're soft. So I'm just gonna give them like, I don't know, like 2-3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna take it off. Isabella's meat for her spaghetti is almost done. I'm also gonna give that a few more minutes. She really loves spaghetti. It's hard to get my 6-year-old to eat. Like if she doesn't like it, she won't eat. And like she won't complain that she's hungry either, but if she likes it, she'll eat like 3 or 4 plates of things. So I mean, why struggle? I just make her what she likes, and you know, it just makes things easier. About the same time, I have to go finish the laundry while I leave that on there for a second. they're still sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. Okay, so the laundry's done now. So I'm gonna go finish all the stuff in the kitchen. And I, most of all, need to pump before work again. So Isabella's spaghetti's done. I'm gonna eat some Nana or Anastasia. I made her sweet potatoes, so it's like a puree. I'm just gonna put them in little containers when I'm done. And just put them in the fridge for her so my boyfriend can feed her while I'm at work. So the other day I went to my aunt's house to visit. I left my baby with my grandma for like an hour while my mom got out of work. I forgot one of my pump membranes there, and so I can only pump. I have a double pump, but I can only pump with one because without that a little white membrane that goes there, it won't suction. So it's like, now it's gonna take me longer. I'm like kind of irritated. It sucks, but I mean, what can I do, you know? Here, that's the membrane I'm talking about. The other one did not have one of those, so I don't know. It just helps it suction, like, you know what I mean? It helps the air go out and then no air go back in. All right, so right now I'm pumping. I'm hoping that I can get like an ounce or two. I'm gonna eat right now while I pump. So I didn't really get to talk earlier because I was kind of rushing. Yeah, I'm making a video of, you know, what my morning is like when I have work. So I'm trying to like go fast and do everything. I honestly can't believe I like was able to finish even the stuff that I did, because usually my baby, she does not nap this long. She'd be up right now. Like, she sometimes does not nap the whole time that I'm home. I mean, she doesn't bug, but you know, it's a little bit more difficult to do things because she wants, you know, attention to play, or, you know, like, she's just cute. She's a baby. You want to play with her, you know? And also, you know, sometimes like I'm just lazy. Like right now it's cool because I didn't work yesterday. So usually when I work, I get off around 12 if I'm lucky. Usually I get off like 12:31, sometimes later. So I'll get home like around let's say like 1:32, 2:30 in the morning. So I'm tired. I have to wake up like at 7 to get Isabella ready for school, and then I gotta go drop her off and all of that, and then finish all this stuff that I, you know, had here. I never ever get to do my hair on a regular day. I don't know how I had time to do this. Usually I will just gel my hair like how I had it in the beginning of the video, and then I'll just do my makeup in the car on the way to work. If I don't have time to pump here at home, I'll get the manual pump, and while I'm in line to get Isabella from her school, I'll just use the manual pump, and I'll pump while I'm driving because, you know, there's a line, so, you know, it saves me time. And then I will just store it in one of the little Medela storage bottles, and then I'll just give it to my mom or to my boyfriend, whoever I'm dropping the baby off with or leaving the baby with for that time. I usually always have the milk stored there. When I go to work, I usually pump on my lunch. So I'll run, clock out, get my bag. Well, I'll have my bag ready. I'll get my bag, clock out, heat up my lunch, and then I'll get everything like connected and like sanitized and everything. I'll put the pump on, eat while I pump, and then when I'm done, I have to rush because, I mean, by the time I'm done eating and pumping, it's like already 30 minutes. So I'll just like rinse the bottles off in the sink at work and put them in a plastic bag, and then from there I'll just like, I'll sandy wipe my pump, like I'll, you know, like bleach wipe it or whatever, and then yeah, I'll go back to work. And sometimes if I don't get a lunch, then I guess I don't get to pump, so I'll pump like at 11:30 when my shift is over, and that's like usually on a bad day. Oh, and always label your bag so you know if it's old. Today's the 5th, right? And then how many ounces? So just 2 ounces. And like I said, again, since this is just a little bit, if it's still here when I come back, I'm just going to add more to the bag. Okay, so I didn't have time to pack my lunch, so I'm just going to take these little sandwiches. If you breastfeed, you know, you get like super hungry, so I'm just going to put them in my bag and take them. Oh, also when I go to work, I get a little cooler bag and a little ice pack, and I put the milk in there so I don't have to put it in the freezer at work. Not so bad.
Okay, so I'm on my way to work now. I usually keep all my pens, markers, and highlighters in here for work because I learned my lesson. So I used to sometimes forget it, you know, and you know, because I leave him in the house and then I have to get him on the way out. And then when I get to work, other nurses would be like, oh my God, Emily, how can you forget your pen? You know what I mean? And I guess, yeah, how can I forget my pen? But it happens, you know, especially like with kids and everything and like rushing. So whatever, lesson learned. I leave my pens and my stuff here. So I'm on time. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. That's my regular routine. Sometimes it goes a little bit different, but you know what I mean. Like, that's pretty much how it is when I have work. Until next time, guys. See you later. Bye.